And he takes it. It's near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Burrow's pass.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback. .6'5", that's Josh Allen.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
38-yard line.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just... stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 20.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
1st and 10 at the
from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Burrow's pass.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, They're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 39 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically... end up in the end zone.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Nice move at the 40. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Able to shake him off. And that'll bring up 4th down as his sit. Defense stands up on 3rd.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that. Unable to connect.
Devin Singletary, the ball.
Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
That one was intended for John Brown, but it'll be 2nd down. Now a run with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him. As he tries to become their leader.
make it 14-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10. At their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first.
John Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
At their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Burrow's pass.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Burrow on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Burrow's pass.
2nd and... Interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
44-yard line.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll get it down to the play to the... .37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Bills first down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
To John Brown.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
3-yard line.
Here's Allen to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting the lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and 8.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
And this is off the left up. Right, and it comes back. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Allen.
3rd down.
Oh, Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Incomplete. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now Burrow on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Number 28, Joe Mixon.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Now they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
By the Bills.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Allen, he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab, and the Bills have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
You always admire a guy who can go through his progressions and find the open receiver. I believe we just saw that there.
And we admire him just a little bit more when it goes for a touchdown. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They begin with a run by Mixon. And now running right through him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. The quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Bengals 14.
On first down, Bernard. Oh, he sheds himself free. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Burrow's pass.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
Here's Burrow. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's fourth down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up. By Micah Hyde.
Intercepted by the Bills.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Allen now on first down. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The Bills ball carrier.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 39.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Atkins on the stop. A gain of 1 yard.
On the ground, it's Singletary. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
And the Bills first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
He was brought down
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Allen from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one early, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bills will extend their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And it's up and good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Look at the spin. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
The kicker on for the extra point.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a... running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, Three things can happen, and two of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Bills on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's able to find Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Singletary here running out of the gun. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Devin Singletary, the ball.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jesse Bates. Touchdown.
Hey, that right there, that's how you flip the script. Field goal would have made this a 2-score game. Instead, the extra point now would tie us up.
And you know what you have to guard against? Pointing fingers at each other now. Instead of being in control in this game, now you've got a battle on your hands. It's almost like having to start over.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
A good pickup there at 22. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now. Kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
And the Bills first down.
Allen now looks to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
13 yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And 1 yard.
And again, it's Allen. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll bring him back within a point.
Bengals 35.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Short throw hauled in by Croft. A gain of 6 there on first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught at the 10. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 60 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it? And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Cincinnati. 59 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And that'll make this a 6-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality? And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Going deep for Diggs. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run. Game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try fails.
At their own 23-yard.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half from our quarterback. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. To throw again on second down. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Roughing the passer, defense.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 56 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taking it about the 1. A strong running. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
At the 24-yard line.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Point after try forthcoming. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken about... 7 yards deep, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
On the carry for
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The throw over the middle taken in.
Allen's pass complete to Stephon Diggs. 5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you. Big way.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his... poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down.
They will run with Singletary. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. And that is incomplete. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's No good, and this score will stay right where it is. Bengals down here in the third quarter. Obviously, that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The 30-yard line.
Open man is Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Able to fight through one tackle. And here now a spin. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that.
Number 1.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. It's what we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
To Stephon
A big play here for the Bills. 54 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
How his kick is good. And this game is tied again here in the 3rd.
Ties the game.
So it's another field goal, his 3rd of the game. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but does bring them level now.
I like how you put that in there, that it brings them level, right? Because if you're talking about kicking, bringing that soccer analogy in, I love that one. I love that one a lot. You don't want to go for it on 4th down and come away with nothing, right? Go ahead and kick the ball. Make sure you get some points. Even if it's a safe call, I think it's the right call.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football.
Burrow's pass
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job.
And the pressure gets to him again. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow from his own end zone. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other sade of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're... And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yeah, they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused.
Incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
You got to be precise.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Allen's pass complete.
From 10 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer, that's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Milano, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
And leads to 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score from 19 yards away. And the Bengals have broken our ties. They take the lead. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
And he'll bang that one through. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Bills 59.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen looking left side. He's got it complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Going deep for Diggs. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Throwing again. Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Allen again, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Complete to
1 yard is the gain, and the Bills are going to have a first down.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there. Nothing fancy. Get the ball out to the back, and you're asking him to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that, picks up the first down. I can't wait till we get to the point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer, picks it up for the first down.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. If it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
First down. Here's Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, fourth quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Oh, he'll let one go deep for him. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Fights through at the 5. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Burrow letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
The score, Bengals 69.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter. But and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carlos Dunlap able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
17-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
Burrow on the keeper.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, and he's going to go down again. Carlos Dunlap. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Being chased out left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Allen on the keeper. Up
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
For T. Higgins.
Well, he's got to be careful with this game where it is, Charles, throwing those out patterns, right?
You're exactly right, because this is why we always hear teams say, late in the game, you're trying to close things out.
And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He got 29 yards that time.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
76. Bills 66.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen will try again on 2nd down. It's complete to Brown, right side. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bills draw a bit closer. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
73. Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
As that ball. Got away from it, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one. Remaining here in this fourth quarter. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills have tied the game here in the fourth.
That ties the game.
And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And out now, here come the Bengals. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Bills have recovered.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's...
They'll go again here with Moss. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
On the keeper.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as it'll come. With an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football?
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 53 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flushed out right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank. But this game, you know, can be And he loses the football a second time. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken at about the 1. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Bernard getting the handoff from Burrow. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
Man, that ain't made no sense.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
And now Burrow not enamored with the formation. Instead, he'll signal for a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
2nd and 9. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Well, you talk about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a defense that was set up.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. To see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA